Welcome into HailState.com. I'm Bob Carskadden. This is Benardrick McKinney entering his sophomore season, middle linebacker for Mississippi State. You were a freshman All-American last year, which, wow, that you redshirted your first year on campus, and then you come in as a redshirt freshman, make All-American, third most tackles in the entire country by a freshman last year. Did you expect to do that well?
I mean, working hard. I mean, Coach Collins, he told me just be the best every day. But I couldn't have done it without the D lineman. Setting up big plays for me. So I really just like the D lineman, give them credit or whatever.
There you go. Now, entering your sophomore season, you were all SEC by at least a few publications. Looking forward to a good follow-up to that freshman All-American campaign you had. And you were also named to the Freaks list. I'm sure you saw that a while back. Bruce Feldman from CBSSports.com does a list of some of the biggest athletic freaks in college football every year. You were up there on that. Is that hard work ethic? Is that natural athleticism? Because you're a big dude, and some of the speed and the vertical jumps you have for a guy your size is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I had to give credit to Coach Bayless and the sprint coaches or whatever. They push me hard every day, just trying to improve to be a leader. Without them, I would have stayed probably small, 213 when I first came in. So I give credit to coaches.
How much weight have you put on since you got here?
I was like 213, like 242. So.
Oh, wow. So it's pretty significant.
Yeah.
That's a lot of meals in Templeton.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things we talked about, a lot of Mississippi State linebackers in the NFL now, guys like Chris White, Cameron Lawrence, KJ Wright, I should mention. They call you Baby KJ.
Yeah.
Is that all right with you? Okay moniker?
I look up to KJ. He came from North Mississippi, Olive Branch. I talked to him a little. He told me just keep getting better. And Cameron Lawrence, he's like a big brother to me because we was roommates, away games and home games. So we just talked every day. He just told me to just keep striving to be the best.
Right on. Being a young guy, but in a position you were, you take on a leadership role maybe earlier than a lot of guys do in their career. Is that something you like doing that? Is that more natural for you, something you've done before?
It's like more natural to me because I don't like losing. I just like pushing everybody, strive to be the best. It's just natural for me to be a leader because in high school I played quarterback. Now I'm playing inside linebacker, so I got to talk, be vocal anyway. So it's not a big role. It comes a little natural, but I just got to get better, improve at that though.
I didn't know you were a quarterback in high school.
Yeah.
Can you imagine this guy? All right, how does that transition happen? Quarterback to middle linebacker.
It was I guess me just working hard. The coaches see me as a linebacker, so put me in the linebacker. Coach Collins got me right on my footwork, trying to get my reads better or whatever. So it just transition was a good transition.
What kind of quarterback were you? I know you said you weren't as big as you are now, but I still imagine you could run some people over when you were in high school.
No, I tried to just run around everybody. It seemed like I was just a little faster than everybody in high school and just a little bigger, but I just ran.
Mm-hmm. Now, you mentioned Jeff Collins. I'll ask about him. Obviously, last year he was the co-defensive coordinator and linebackers coach, and now he's taken over as full-time defensive coordinator. You can tell us about as well as anyone what type of coach he is. What kind of defense should we expect to see from Mississippi State with him?
Nothing but mayham. Coach Collins is a great daddy figure to all us linebackers and the defense. He like juice. Practice is never going to be dead around Coach Collins. He's a great coach. I just like being around him.
What is mayhem? I keep hearing that. What does that mean?
Chaos. It's great chaos.
Right on. All right, well, again, Benardrick McKinney, sophomore linebacker from Mississippi State. I appreciate you chatting with us and hanging out here on HailState.com, and thank you for joining us.